Hello everyone, and welcome back to another nice chill Planet Zoo stream. So let us dive in. I've done that thing again, haven't I, where I haven't loaded it up first. Well, we can have a good old chat whilst we're loading it up. Oh my word, I just put my headphones in and that is allowed. Alright, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the stream where we've managed to get all the like tech stuff sorted. So Luke's been working very hard in the background and is actually sat over there working very hard in the background right now, trying to double check the quality, because our internet sucks. We have like 0.05 upload or something, which obviously isn't ideal for streaming. So we're trying to get that sorted. Now today, in fact, whilst it's loading in, because you may not have been able to see our VODs, the save videos, because like I said, the quality sucked, you haven't seen the plan for the entrance. Now, this here is my incredibly high-tech plan for entrance and testing whether my pen works. So we have on this side just a few little info things, some nice like logs or stone features. In the middle we've got a huge entrance plaza and some little planters which are there. I just need to fill them in. I thought you'd like to see that. On this side I did this sort of semicircle amphitheatre type shopping area. There's always a big shopping area in the entrance to zoos, normally full of school kids. And then we've got our exhibit here at the top, which is that goat mountain, which we made in the last two streams. And I've kind of prettified up sort of on my own between the streams. I didn't stream that one because obviously the quality's been a bit crap, and two, because I had a cold. So all it would have been was me sat there looking even worse and being up. So yeah, you didn't want to see that at all. Are we loaded in yet? No. Oh well. You're up to date now on the what's going on, and that's mightily important. So quick sip of squash. Everything seems to be holding together for fine. And ta-da! Welcome to Zoo Borealis. I will go over to our entrance so you can see what we have so far. That's that little shopping area, deliberately made to look in an atrocious concrete 60s style, because of course a lot of places were built during the 60s. Be interesting to know in whatever part of the world you might be watching this, do you also have atrocious concrete 60s buildings that are just bland and boring, just interesting? And then massive entrance plaza, perfect for all the school kids to get lost in and run around. Little planters. And let me show you our only animals so far. We will be getting more animals today. Please suggest. Feel free to throw in a little chat or a comment. What's your favourite animal? What do you want to see next? Throw in a comment underneath the YouTube video. It can go on the to animal to-do list. Here's our ibex enclosure. Now I have, for now, whilst I was building and detailing, one of the cool things about this sandbox is I turned off aging and death, which is amazing. But now, I might just make that a bit slower. There we go. So we can have death through aging. I still had stress, injuries, fights, cleanliness, all that sort of thing. It was literally just so that whilst I was building stuff in the background, we didn't lose some of our beautiful animals. So here's our ibex mountain. This is one of the main viewing areas around here. We have our little education area. I want to prettify up this donation bit. One of the mods I've got, which I'll put in the YouTube descriptions at least if I can't figure out how to do it on Twitch, is things like these little info signs. I've modified this one so it looks like a list of times, and things like donation bins, covers rather, for donation bins, because these look a bit out of place, don't they, sometimes? Not everything's sort of blue So this is our little education area. It's a nice little snack area. You can get a slushie around the back. One thing I want to add here is a bin, because I realised here there's no bin for our vendor. So our vendor here, Miss Carrier McGrath, Miss McGrath, here has nowhere to put any rubbish that she might generate. So I want to give her a little bin. And then around the back, nothing much has changed. I've shrubbed up the place, but it's still just the back room for our ibex there and the door to the keeper's hut and whatnot. So this is still very pretty, very nice. This is kind of the level of detail I'm aiming at for this zoo. I can't go hyper realistic, where, for example, look, this sign here. Hello, yes, very nice to see you. Just this little board here has hundreds sometimes of objects. I start stacking up too many of those objects. You saw how long it took to load. It's going to be a nightmare. So I'm going to have to stick to basic Planet Zoo pieces, doing things using big chunks wherever possible. I'm kind of half and halfing it. I can't make those ultra realistic detailed habitats because, you know, I'd need like a NASA computer to figure out the orbits of that. Oh, this one is another workshop created one. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. We don't want to know about you, Demetria Jackson. Go get educated and a drink. Again, this one only 29 objects. So I removed a couple of the panels, removed a couple of the bases. It will still be manageable. Hello! This was a, I'd say viewer named. It was a Luke named ibex. Gazelle. Not Gazelle, but we love him anyway. He's knocking on a bit now. It's Gazelle. He's 16 years old. So he's got some legal rights, but he's going to cop it soon. So, hello! Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. I was just about to make a start.
Yes.
Get those ear warmers on.
Ear warmers.
Get your ears warm. And let's make a start. So, there's a few things we can do today. We've got a whole area here with some toilets and info booths and whatnot to even make a start on, because at the moment they're pretty rough. We have these lovely planters to do, which are in the middle here. And then we've got this concrete monstrosity that we first need to sort of mock up a bit, because obviously it's from the 60s, it won't be looking this clean.
Right.
And then re-prettify once we've mucked it up. So at the moment it's quite nice in here. I was thinking I might, there's too much seating. They're not using all this seating. So I was thinking I might put a couple of little stands here as well, maybe a little like balloon stand and an ice cream stand, so that it's not just all benches. Oh look, she needs to go to the loo. Waddle to the loo, little girl. And it would mean that people sprint into the loo. I might just do that now, and having to fight their way around all of this. You can just run to the loo and you don't have to thread your way around all of these. So I might put a couple of little stands here instead of benches. I'll just go outside. And of course, we need to choose another animal. It can be. We could just go easy streets depending on how much decorating we want to do, and choose like a wee little snake in a box, or spiders or something like that. Snake in a box? I'd rather in the box than out of the box.
We'll see it.
Yeah, so there are exhibits, little exhibits with these sorts of boys in Axolotl. They're one of the I think they're one of the DLCs. I think they were the Ticks one. I haven't explored most of these DLCs, but they're amazing.
There's a lot of animals.
There's a lot of animals we can have now. Or obviously we could go big boy habitat if we fancy doing big boy habitat instead. What else are we thinking? Shall we make a start on these planters?
Yes.
First thing we need is more bins. You might think, why do we need bins? Well, I will tell you why. It's because guests will walk straight through these planters. I don't think any are doing it at the moment. They're being quite considerate and making me look a fool. See if we can catch any guests walking through. No, they're all avoiding it.
It's got no manners.
They don't, do they? Speed it up a bit. Anyone fancy showing me? Well, there we go. You saw one there. There's another guy. There they go, taking their kid over these planters, which are literally just fountains, foragey boxes, which are an enrichment item normally, so animals can be like, oh, look what I've got, I've got some beets. They don't use but it looks like a little planter, but guests walk right through them. But guests don't walk through bins or benches. So the cunning trick is I'm putting some bins around here. Some bin action right here to stop them walking through. Yes, they could technically thread the needle and be like, woohoo, look at me, I'm a jebby prick. But hopefully, oh, look at them go, look at them go. Oh, quick, see if I can get in there before they get out.
Yeah.
Haha, bunched. I'm gonna trap you in. I'll leave them with one escape for that. They are paying customers after all. What are you gonna do now, eh?
Nothing.
Oh! Oops.
Oh, okay. I think you,
Let's hope they reset somewhere.
maybe they're in the bin.
Maybe they are in the bin.
I hope so. It's there forever.
Yeah, you planter walking trash. Right.
Appropriate.
It is. I also want to just double check I do have a day-night cycle going on and everything like that. So let's make sure we have wind and rain. Reset that. Oh. So time is a ticking. I can see we've still got a lot of lighting up to do, especially in there. It's looking a bit grim. But we'll be going into different. Let's get these pretty. We've got the bins. I was thinking like maybe like a couple of trees either side, and then maybe something a bit decorative.
That would be quite nice.
So there's centerpieces here which have African planters and stuff like that, and all these little models. But we're not in Africa. We're in Northern Europe, which isn't the most exotic place.
You could put like a pigeon on one. A statue of a pigeon.
A statue of a pigeon. I ain't making a statue of a pigeon, but let's see if we can come quite close. Statues.
Yeah. Chicken.
Cassowary? That's like a demon pigeon.
That could work. Oh my Jesus. More like a turkey then.
So, we could always just like sink one in, but I think that's a bit intimidating. It's a bit much. Dodo? That's like a failed pigeon.
Yeah. Feature.
It's very chunky. That dodo with the diabetes risk.
It's like a deer's Europe.
We've got some other chunky animals which are quite cute, but not quite going for the elegant vibe. Maybe just some like twisted sticks.
Yeah, twisted sticks alright.
Twisted or antelope horn, just to be like, look, we're pro poaching apparently.
There's an antelope statue you can put one in there.
That would be very misleading, wouldn't it? Because we do not. Oh, it's a chunky boy, look.
Very chunky.
He's chunky. It's very, very cute. We absolutely could. We could have these as different biomes.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. So we could have like a Africa-y one, Australia-y one, and then in the middle it'd be like our biome, Europe, with rats and pigeons.
Rats and pigeons. Squirrel.
Bears.
Bear?
Bears. We have bears. Come on. Let's. Whilst we're building, actually, let's just. Alright.
Or beaver. Started reintroducing beavers.
We have, haven't we? Yeah. We started introducing those little bison-y, buffalo-y things, didn't we?
Yeah, we have.
Which is nice. So we'll put one of them there. This is our African one. And let's see if we've got any other little nice new work. Let's filter for Africa. So continent.
Yeah,
wow, that added a lot, didn't it? Maybe Africa. Fantastic. Let's see what we can have here. We've got a planter in the middle. It's a bit limited there. We've got a planter.
Yeah, it looks African.
It does look African. It does. African fountain. Just all Africa. I want all of Africa. African. Oh my goodness, what is that?
It's a gorilla. That's a gorilla.
Looks like a model of like the outer ear.
It does.
And that's the back of it, look. Oh, I get it. Look, it's like it's strutting. It's like a strut. Oh, no, go away. So it's like, look, it's strutting, look.
Oh, yeah.
See it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like strut. I'm not saying it's particularly
No.
amazing.
Like a crisp, like a total scratching.
I think that'd be a bit too much now. Props, that's what we wanted, isn't it? These. Oh, look at that. Little plants sticking up. Put the foliage in after.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
These like that. Bracelets. Oh, a decorative pot. Want a couple of those down here, don't we? Decorative pot there. Decorative pot there. Rock. Just a rock. It's just a...
It's his guy.
Hello! Just put it on the gazelle. Hey! How's it going? Welcome. Couple of strips, beads. No. Drum. Stick that just there. Just sit in. You can give it a bang as you go past. Huts, cars, jeeps. No. That I want. I can have a tree, but I want one other thing. Tripod, not quite. Wooden dome. That's small. That's big. Yeah, maybe just like a little.
Yeah, it's like chilling out.
Something to sort of tie it all together a wee bit back there, like that. Noise.
That's good. It looks like it's very active.
It's starting to get there, isn't it? The lamp's less so, admittedly.
Yeah, but...
Right, biome. Counts as grassland, doesn't it? We want like that savanna feel. Add a continent. Where's that typical, you know, that acacia where it's like...
Oh yeah,
no. Baobabs are way too big, look at that there.
Oh god.
Too much. Even the little ones. Even the babies.
Fill the whole thing.
Aleppo pine. That's close but a bit big. Oh, the inspector's here. No.
You're not finished. Well, it's not a tree inspector, so
That is true.
what might be? It might be DLC.
Oh, that's good. That's small enough for a little entrance, isn't it? So we'll whack one of them down.
So that should be a plan enough.
Yeah, what sort of plan? just you have the feels, do you?
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, that will come out after the plants.
True. How about it's a bit big. I like it. It's a bit big. That's also a bit big.
Jesus.
It's a lot of big. Africa's a big place. Oh, that's cute.
That could work. Sprig.
It is. It's a bit spriggy.
What these things?
What, this massive trees?
No. Yeah. A big cone of a tree coming out of it.
Cypress tree? Where you could just like.
Chilling out, so. I call that.
Sure. Why the not? We'll just have to hide it a little. That's
I love that.
right. There we go. Is it? Oh, it's not quite in.
I got
Actually, I don't know, because would you see it from that side? That you wouldn't see it necessarily. You just think it's some moss on it. If you like it, we'll keep it.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
It's got some charm.
Certainly black. Oh, that's big. Just going for the small stuff. That's like dog rose again. Doom palm. Elephant grass. Could put elephant grass up this back bit.
Yeah.
Just to fill in some gaps. So I want to cover up some of these gaps where the average item doesn't quite fit.
Yeah.
So we'll just go in some. Okay, how we're looking for the entrance, because that's a bit where it matters. That's starting to look nice.
Yeah, that was good.
I want a little bit more behind our actual real life gazelle. Just put this in there, raise it up a tad, just so that he doesn't look. There we go, that's broken the sight line a little bit when you come in.
Yeah, it has.
And now we just want some miscellaneous. That's a tree. Miscellaneous crud. That's also a tree. Bothorn bush, that's quite small. I always think that, so it just looks like bits of
vicious things all sorts.
They are, aren't they? They're
It's
horrible.
like some mini scars on there, essentially some chicken screw.
Oh, there's an acacia.
Oh yeah.
Still quite big though. I think I'm happy with my thingy tree. That's distinctive.
An acacia for everything.
You know what? I'm getting rid of the candelabra. We ain't having no candles here. Guess, do you know how many candles a candelabra tree fits?
8.
4 candles.
Oh.
Candles for 4.
That's for fox. I do need some.
That's a bit more African, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
We just need to fill in this with some miscellaneous shrubbery. Nettles. It's good to know every country is plagued by patches of nettles. Some sedges. Papyrus.
Yeah.
They might be nice around the outside actually. Red poppies. That's nice. That's nice. Let's have some colour in here. There's too much brown and green going on.
Yeah.
Damn nature, so brown and green all the time.
It's acceptable green and brown.
Oh, more trees. Topiary! And then that very big acacia. It's huge.
That should fit in a pot.
That's the small. Yeah. Whack it in, man. Whack it in.
You can't see it, you don't know how great it is.
Yeah, that's nice. We'll just do a couple of little African daisies just to add to that cup. Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
I could whack these in the pot. Quite nice, isn't it? They sort of look like they're spilling out.
Draped over the edge.
Yeah, the edge. And they are African, so suits our little theme. Okay, it's got some roots coming out there. It doesn't matter too much. This is an established planter.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. So that's our little African planter.
It stands out very well to me.
Where's the entrance? Here's the entrance. If you're in the middle of the entrance, I don't know, dude. I kind of want that gazelle to be like looking right, like watch it.
You're gonna keep him around the pot, you. So you gotta put it behind the pot and just have it looking around, like, you know.
It's nice to be like,
They don't come to bed eyes.
boy.
There you go.
Yeah, especially with that butt. That butt.
Those cheeks.
Get those cheeks when it just took it.
There you go, like that.
Is that a bit too non-obvious now?
Yeah, you can go off and find it yourself. Be like, oh, what's that?
Hey. You can't see that butt. Oh, hi. I didn't expect to see you here. There we go.
Yes, I did at the same time.
And yet, I am posing. There we go. Come right in. Get sight of that butt.
See, Granny's getting all hot about it.
Oof.
It's getting all flushed.
Hello. Can I stroke that butt, please? It's like, no, you may not, sir. Okay.
I thought got lion masks on.
Yeah, I got a mask shot.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, one of my ibises is about to mature. Right, so that's our Africa Day. Let's go have a look at Octavia, our first animal born into this park.
It's about to pop into adulthood.
No,
Come back.
Come back. We got to watch you. They should be okay because there's one male.
Okay.
He's elderly. Then I can't hire. I can't get another one.
Just one minute.
No, this one's female. Octavia.
Oh, there you go.
Classical Shakespearean name. Perfect for an alpine goat.
Is this you're gonna grow up? Or? Oh, Jesus.
Just working on it.
She's not gonna grow up if she falls on it.
It's a bit of a steep ledge, really, isn't it? You've got to real thread your way through that. Come on.
Taking up all your time.
She's got to get to a safe place to do her animation.
So immature.
Ha! Not for long.
Not for long.
Why is your habitat at 99%? That's what I want to know once we start here waiting.
It could be 1% more than.
There's probably a piece of moss that's not. Yeah, look, there's a piece of moss that's not quite right.
Oh, one's at 98 as well. You know, 98.
Coverage. Oh, there's too much plant.
Oh, you have to delete it.
Do that. That's unnecessary.
Yeah, we don't. Is that 100%?
It's still too much coverage, but coverage looks nice. So I feel like, well, dude, exactly. Because I feel like we can deal with that. Yeah, we know. That's why we're here. Get on with it. It's because we're watching, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got stage fright.
Shall we go away?
Go away and come back.
Shall we go away and come back? You ready? We're gonna.
I usually need to pop in and pop out.
head over. Oh, that fence was looking a bit cracked.
How did that happen? Did somebody
Get over here.
did you get attacked? Oh,
There she goes. They do need regular maintenance, but I've only got one habitat.
right.
I think I should be up to it.
Oh, she's in trouble.
Has she? If she hasn't, she's still there. Oh, I'll give up on you, Octavia. It's just so immature.
Wicked one.
Let's have a go at our. What do we want? Australia?
Yeah, I think so.
Africa to Australia. It's like our A to Z.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Boom. Look at that.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that healthy young lass right there. Their social's still fine. Social group's still fine. Space still fine. Stress still fine. Hey, Charlie dog.
Charlie boy.
Oh, Charlie boy. Oh, shall we say hi to the Charlie boy?
Oh, boy.
Let's have a look at the Charlie boy.
Charlie boy.
Oh, it's a Charlie
dog.
sneak.
Oh,
Oh,
dog.
look at the dog cam here.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Look at that, Charlie. Oh, look
Charlie,
at that.
you an internet star, Charlie.
Boy.
You on the internet, Charlie. Good boy. Oh, that was a nice
It
image.
was. That's a nice I enjoyed
Okay, yeah, I think you've been a tad off screen, so we'll just.
it. It's probably been like that the whole time.
I can't preview our webcam, and now your thing's stuck on it. It's all falling apart, Luke.
Oh, balls. How's it going?
It's going well. How's it going with you?
Pretty
There you
good.
go, you're on screen. Look at that. We've just got to be chummy. Right, thank you, Charlie. That was lovely. Let's head back in.
Plug it up then.
Yes, he's the right one for doing that. Of course, it's the webcams. Once we were just in the dome.
Oh, okay.
Back to the Australia Dome. Australia Dome.
Good then.
Right, let's. Same thing then.
Mm.
Yeah, I know tickets are underpriced, but I'm a nice person, okay? I just want to give you nice things for an affordable price, cost of living.
Binge is too cheap.
Right, so let's change to. Was it food? It was
Yeah.
Australia.
A kangaroo.
Of course. We've got to go for the kangaroo.
Jesus, what's a mecha kangaroo?
Again with the whole.
Oh, it moves. I love it.
I hate it.
I absolutely love it.
I think it's terrible. It's very threatening.
That's why I love it. I'm gonna mess with Australia.
Yeah, but it's quite big, isn't it? Just for
It kind of
you come into the park here, it's like
overshadows the Africa as well.
yeah,
Africa has wooden statues. We have a massive robot kangaroo.
it's a bit what's that sci-fi show with Cylons? That one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that massive one. Cassowary's looking a lot more reasonable now, I have to say.
Yeah, I agree.
It's got to be more statues. We'll put that in just in case.
Is that what? Is that a whole thing?
I think that's like a whole. Yeah, look.
Jesus.
It's pre-made, so I could have put that down instead and it would look better because it's done by people better than me. But that's cheating. Oh, an even bigger one. We can always whack these down
Elsewhere.
yeah, real quick elsewhere. But for now, no fountains. God, they haven't got much on
Maybe they haven't tagged them all.
Australia, have they? Yeah, maybe, perhaps not.
Yeah.
So, like there, we want a nice mirrored thing of some like vases or pots or a big effing log sort of thing. Put a nice log in there. Just bonk. What says Australia to you? A canopy? Ooh, that's lovely. That canopy.
Huge.
It is huge. They'd be quite nice in the over some of the tables. I don't think you can recolour them. Oh, you can, so you can make them
Something for burning
not
their
patterned.
boxes.
So not much in the way of
Well,
crap to put down. Some squares, some bits and pieces, a koala life, which is adorable, admittedly.
yeah, I think it might not all be cows.
I'm starting to get that idea. Definitely have. Is that a road sign, a cassowary warning sign?
Yeah, they're known for their warnings.
Cassowaries, jeez. That's pretty nice. Let's just put in a couple of the. Oh, there's these. These are the Aboriginal
There you go.
Panels, isn't there? I don't know.
If
Prop
you
one of them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're around very early.
That's right. Is it fine? Can you lean on the... Get to sort of lean slightly on that log. Pull it this way, this way. It's a big truck. Of course it's a truck. Of course there's a truck outside. Just put the baby to bed.
Yeah.
It's the only time we get a truck outside is when we put the baby to sleep.
This is different. Different loves to wait babies.
They do. It's a little bit.
It's in a mansion.
Do that. It's something. It's probably going to be a bit sparse on the old nature front. Rock. When I think Australia, I think like a luru. Is that the hoodoo? A big allura?
Sounds familiar.
A hara, scarlet hara rock.
I don't know for sure. I know what it means.
Yeah, there's that big like speck off rock in the middle, isn't there? It's red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that massive one.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So maybe mimicking that somehow. That is a good one. We could get one of those fake rocks actually. I think they have fake rocks and we just colour it. Sorry. Faux rocks.
There we go.
And we just colour it red ourselves. You know the one I mean, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I know.
It's massive. It's massive. We could do that and we can put it like sideways and colour it red because Australia's red.
Yeah, it is.
Red and full of terror is how I know
Yeah.
Australia. That fits in the planter just about.
Check your boots every night, kind of terror.
Check your boots every 5 flipping minutes when I can tell. One place I have relatives have absolutely no desire to go, I have to admit. Right. Oh, it's an aquatic fur. Well, that doesn't matter at all. So let's get it in nice.
Yeah. Paprika
colour.
Yeah.
They are very red rocks, aren't they? From what I
Yeah.
remember, they are quite like that, maybe. Yeah. And then the other colour will have a bit more of a natural, maybe a bit of a lighter. It's changing that edge, isn't it? There we go, yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a bit of a brown. That's a rock.
That is a rock. Put something on top of the rock. Like a giant robot kangaroo.
We're not using the robot kangaroo.
Love it.
We're not doing it.
What about?
Because it's terrifying, is why not?
That's good.
Grassland, and we'll put the desert on there as well.
What's a different kangaroo? What if you just got rid of all the filters and just searched kangaroo?
I mean,
I find it hard to believe they don't have kangaroo sketch.
that's true actually. Let's put it. Constriction. We'll go on all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kangaroo.
No, well, there was.
No, come on. See, that should have been in the Australia. I suppose technically. Did you say kangaroo or wallaby? No, it's kangaroo, yeah. Why is that not in Australia?
It matches this guy a bit better, but he's an albino kangaroo. I don't know if you can recolour him to look.
Probably can.
Fog. Sit there. No,
No.
he's not a red kangaroo, he's a white kangaroo. I think it's
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
stylised.
Yeah.
It's very stylised.
It's got a picture of you.
I think they did we don't have, no. I enjoyed that way too much. Right. Australia does have trees. I haven't visited, but that's quite nice trees. That'll do. That'll balance it, won't it? Nice little awkward tree.
They got anything koala?
They do. What, like a tool?
Yeah. Remember to put like a koala in one of the trees.
They have that koala lamp, don't they? Just
Is that a koala barbecue?
no, it's the lamp. It's like I don't know why this is a thing. It's a koala spotlight
Clearly barbecue.
for all your koala barbecuing needs. No, the only one they have is this like.
They put that on top of the rock. No, that's top of
It's
the rock.
supposed to match up to that one, so now it's supposed to be all like foliage and natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to rain on your koala-based parade, but
Oh, yeah. It's already broken. Before it started.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't you.
I rained on it, didn't I?
You did. You pissed on it.
I pissed on your koala
The
parade.
koala piss.
Right. So we've got our trees. Now we just need some shrubs. So let's have a look for some shrubs. Some bushes, please. Flowers and plants. Perfect. I think they're all plants, aren't they? Ooh. These guys are very Australia-y, aren't they?
Yeah.
They seem to be to me anyway. Oh, is this truck number 2 to wake up the baby?
Yeah, I don't think the first one works, but apparently it's not ridiculous.
Oh, I completely missed with that one. Yeah, he's escaping like every good
Seems to be fancy.
Australian citizen. He's trying to escape
There you go.
to come and get you. Is that one okay? That one's fine. There's plants out of it.
Look.
Plants don't have to be perfect.
Oh no. Are they built?
Well, fix it. Where's...
I think he's doing it. No, it's a vet.
That's a vet.
Well, you can pick up a hammer.
All of my flipping... Dude, get on it. I've got them all fully well trained as well, so I hire them completely well trained because I can do.
And they're not doing their job.
And they're not doing their jobs. It's not in a work zone, so it should just be being fixed.
You guys doing it.
Look at that bin as well. Look at all my flipping staff. Mechanics, educators, right. We've got a vet, that's fine.
He's doing
We've got 2 keepers, that's fine. 2 educators, they're working fine. 2 mechanics. Now look how much we're paying them as well. I know I've got infinite.
We got 2 now. We had 1.
He was attached to the entrance there.
That explains it.
How much is that explains it. I've got 3 security guards. 2 of them are in the entrance area. One's just wandering around.
That's not probably the caretakers.
That's the caretakers as well, isn't it?
Need 1.
I need an extra caretaker. Just. Hey, dude. Mr.
Push that bin. Do it.
Mr. Hirsch.
There we go.
Thank you, dude.
Oh, bin emptying is very easy.
Look at that. It's that trick, you know, when you haven't emptied the bins for a while, you don't want to, so you just
Pack it down with a brush.
pack it down a bit.
It's like 4 years worth of trash, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look, it's doing. Oh, no wonder it's been so messy around here.
No one's cleaned it since Barclay.
No, literally no one. Right, back now we've sorted out that minor problem. It looks fairly good. We don't need much shrub, I don't think. Oh, hello! You may have to help us.
I love that name.
Colourful. Welcome. Hello. It's lovely to see you.
It is.
We're having a nice chill out in our goat zoo. It's only got goats at the moment. And Savvy Nicholas. You are very savvy indeed to be joining us today. And we are just doing some lovely little nature planters at the beginning of our zoo. Just to, you know, so people have something to look at when they come in. This is our Australia. And a new follower. Brilliant. Thank you. I do have a 5 follower goal at the moment. So you guys have just, you know, 20% each.
That's nice.
That's lovely.
It's a good percentage.
It's a hefty percentage.
Yeah.
Hefty percentage. So Australia doesn't have cacti, do they? Out of everything that kill you, does Australia have cacti?
Maybe in someone's window.
Anyone know?
Someone's house might have one.
Well, a captive cacti.
Yeah.
No, we're not only adding goats, they're just the ones. This is a brand new zoo. So at the moment, if I zoom out for you, this is all we have. We have this massive entrance plaza, which we are currently decorating. We've got a abysmal 1960s food court, because I think pretty much every country in the world got the 1960s. Well, they all had the 1960s.
They love their concrete.
But they loved their concrete in the 60s. So we are going to be coming back and revamping that, modernising it, even though I just built it. Inspector!
Oh.
And the only animal we have so far, as a goats.
So, we've got quite a few goats.
We've got a few goats.
So
elephants!
A lot.
to raise money for we could add elephants, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why
absolutely. That could be our next big thing because we've got our early entrance area with the goats and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty sparse, but I think this is pretty much done now, to be honest. We don't need much.
To be honest, Australia's not known for being really like.
No, the only thing is we don't have
based.
anything in the middle. That's the one last little point I'm going to make on here.
Make a kangaroo.
You want the kangaroo?
It's a brilliant thing.
Did you say make a kangaroo?
No, make a kangaroo.
Make a kangaroos.
Yes, do that. Do the koala barbecue. I throw my meat on that.
Sure.
Well, not in any way.
It's a feature. It looks a bit weird, but that's our entrance area.
See, you can light up the entire garden while you barbecue stuff.
You're happy?
I think it's good.
Glowing koala ears.
I can't be the only one who likes it, so surely everyone else likes that too. They're going to say that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Can we vote on the koala? Like, right, let's have a zoom out here. So I have pre-leafed this zoo, but we could have a nice big savanna area. I'm going to have like an India dome, which is going to be quite a big building, could be up near the back. But down here, we have quite a bit of nice flat space. We've got a good old rocky cave here where we could have lions.
That's true.
Following on with Savvy Nicholas's savvy suggestion.
Nice big flat bit elephants.
And a nice big flat bit here for elephants. We've got a bit of space here we could start in. It's quite a way away, but I'd walk for elephants. Would you walk for elephants?
Yeah, and elephants are known to walk very well.
They are. We could even have it extend out around this bit here, so our elephants start a tiny bit closer.
Yeah,
just because if you're just visiting the park, you've seen a few goats. Yeah, exactly. A huge mixed enclosure. So we could include that hill. They do safari.
Oh, true. Do they?
Trucks. I think so.
Is that a new DLC?
That's not one of the most recent ones.
Oh, right.
But you are. So, facility. Here we go. Transport you rides. So you can have little.
Oh, sorted.
4x4 transport tours. I could never get the gates to work, but maybe they've fixed that now.
Yeah.
So let's have a wee look at our Zoopedia and see what all our elephants star at the show. See, who they live with. Really? I find that hard to believe. Let's try some out of the.
Does that mean Africa only has elephants? Because they don't get on with anyone.
I think it just means that our elephants might have to be in a little.
Yeah, to be honest, I suppose safari parks don't tend to put elephants in the limited enclosures.
Yeah, you'd get stepped on.
Yeah, and plus if one goes into lost screen.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got 12. They can. I don't quite know why it's. We might do, just in case the goon hates elephants. We might do one massive enclosure and then one in the middle where we can have the elephants. And if the elephants don't get on, we'll just cut out that one. Yeah. Do we want water? We probably want a bit of water in there for them, don't we? Although they're savannah creatures. We'll make water for them. We'll add a little pond later. So, let us first outline what we want with the cunning use of paths.
Love a good path.
It's always good to have good paths. So let's join it on up here. Where's our zoo? Where's our goats? There's our goats.
Is that path made out of skills?
Oh, that one?
Yeah, what is that one?
It's disgusting, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. We'll give it a go.
Yeah.
We'll put our elephants in and be like, look guys, are you a fan? Are you not a fan? What's going on? So we can start our savannah enclosure here, and I want this bit to be very much on the road. We'll have some shops and stuff down here. We'll curve it round. Maybe tunnel through. That'd be quite nice. So you can see like the lions silhouetted, not the lions, the giraffe silhouetted against the horizon above you.
Well, a lion silhouette would be nice, but if you don't want the one above you.
Well, also you'd end up.
So to me, something bad is going to happen.
If you put lions in your enclosure as well, you'd probably end up just with lions at the end of the day, wouldn't you?
It would.
To be honest. So let's
probably this game never
cut through there. Oh, I really like the curve in that one. We'll go back through with a curve later.
It really needs an undo button.
The pathing system is the main criticism of this game, I have to admit. And then we want loads of backstage areas. So let's take our path. I'm not intersecting the two. Fine.
There we go.
Ah, no, it's gone up a bit, that's why.
It's a nice note.
Just flatten it. Just flatten it then.
Flatten it, for God's sake.
Figure it out!
No.
Right, get off.
Just make it into a note. Just put it in water. The path with a nice stream to the side.
Stop connecting. Stop it. Disconnect. Oh my goodness.
Is it that rock?
I don't. Right, let's come back down here so the path system doesn't get confused.
This is abandoned.
We've abandoned that path for now.
That's legal.
It clearly doesn't want to be here. We have a rock here, rock-faced tunnely bit, cavey bit. I think it'd be really cool if you're above the ground, sort of looking down into that, and then you can have all your giraffes and whatnot walking underneath you. Yeah. And I don't know.
Clocking their heads.
I don't know what herbivores can get in there. I don't actually think any herbivores can get in there. But I think that would be quite a nice, gentle slope. I feel like you can't easily do curve slopes in this game.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Tunneling.
Stop tunneling. Stop it. I will.
There you go.
Yeah.
Done.
Much appreciated. Now, can we have Kirby? No, we're not going Kirby. You join up on there.
There you go.
Very nice. You, sir, join.
Yeah, real fast.
It doesn't like him. He's not best mates. No.
He wants to stay in the tunnel, and that's it. Spin it. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Nope.
No. This might have to be an off-stream sort. Oh, wait, boy. You go there. Oh my goodness, fellas. So close and yet so far. You can jump it.
Yeah, you can jump it. You
just
can
like wheelchair users go round.
Yeah, we'll go do a little buggy for them. So everyone else can jump it. You think you want to go? I think you want to go down.
It does. It's not that.
No.
Let's try just allowing. Oh.
Have a tunnel. Just click.
Smash it! There we go! Oops. There we are. Right, so you got a little down under there, you got a little over here. That can be like nice viewing, all that sort of thing. You get a nice view over the rest of the park. Lovely.
So if no animals are going in that cave, we could have the path going into it and make it like an inside cafe. A cave cafe.
Is it possible?
With cheap burgers.
Is that necessary for a cave cafe?
No, but it'd be nice.
Just generically, cheap burgers are
nice,
always better than expensive burgers.
Yes.
Right. And that will go around here, and I just want to take us back to the entrance. Fried rock, absolutely.
That's classic.
And then you can have the proper. You could go with your kid or a pet or something. Go, somebody.
Yeah, I'll put a net for any butterfingered parents.
Yeah, you could actually if I legit.
Trampoline.
Legit in real life, if I did have a zoo, I'd have tiny plushy lion cubs that next to Pride, you could go next to Pride Rock and go, and then pay £10 for the lion cub.
I feel everyone needs that though.
Exactly. Right, so we've got the start of our thing here. This just needs to come down and around. Please, curve.
It's behaving itself.
It's doing very well. And this is going to be our main bulk. Oh, that's fancy. Right. And connect it up nice and big. Let's do a quick Planet Zoo cheaty trip where you click as if you're going to do it, and then you right click as if you're going to do it, cancel it, make it nice and curved, just so there is a bit of a. No, go away. Just so there's a bit of a. Ooh! What animals should they put in the habitat they're building? I don't know. What's your favourite? There's so many. Do you want something scaly? Do you want something scaly? Aquatic? Go for it.
Crocodiles.
Caimans. I don't know if this game actually has caimans. Right, so let's whack down. Let's be brave. We've got a huge habitat here, potentially, or space for habitats. So we could always have this bit as elephants, and if they get on, we open it up.
Can you stop them whinging about it being... Put your prices
You can actually stop them whinging. Sandbox, I think it's guest settings.
So complaining about it being cheap.
You can. Gavials! Are they the ones with the protruding nose holes? I'm a plant ecologist.
That's right, I'm not familiar with gavials, if I'm honest.
Hyenas, they'd be a good one in this area as well. Yeah, I think. Gharial, are those gharials that I'm thinking of that do that?
Could be.
Yeah. I will find out how to alter those notifications because many guests are loving it and constantly wanting to tell me how much they're loving it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so let's get down to business with our elefante. They need probably quite a beefy wall, right?
Yes.
What do they need? They do need some water, so we will give them some water. They need a lot of space, so we will give them, let's assume we're having something like that. Grade 4, bigger than 2 meters.
That's fine.
I don't think any other African thing will beat that.
No,
so I don't think we need to check.
No, I'll be fine.
Okay. So let's have a look here. Grade 4, bricks grade 5. I say we go with it immediately. And what was it? Greater than 2 meters.
Yeah.
So we can always have like we did with our goats. We can have some areas that are just rock formations and stuff, and we'll change those to be the null. No. There it is. It looks like it's already highlighted to me. We'll change them to be null so that we can get away with not having some brick. I don't know if any of these guys can swim either. We will be grabbing lots of elephants from the trade centre. This isn't a franchise zoo though, this is a sandbox zoo. So possibly won't be trading on the market. I'm not sure about how that works. That's big enough for elephants, isn't it? If we just curve it round here.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's really good.
We can always make some sort of elephant-based land bridge.
That'd be nice.
Which would be nice.
Call it Elephant Pass.
Oh no, have I got flat top? Okay, I don't want flat top. I want flat top and edited wood bottom maybe. Well, we'll have to change that.
You can reply to the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll change it. For now, let's just get our elefantes in.
Make sure I make it so they can't climb, but they don't do very good climbers.
Are they elephants? Very good climbers.
Yeah.
You would know. You would know. You're the person who's worked in a zoo.
Give an elephant a ladder, and I challenge you not to just climb.
Not to what? Lose it?
Not to lose it.
Not to lose it.
No.
Right, this is where we don't want to have that top actually. There you go. We want it to undulate here though. So yeah, I'm thinking we could have like a little elephant mountain here, and then if our elephants don't like everyone else, we cut it off. If they do like everyone else, we open it up to the rest.
Yeah.
And we could have like a waterfally rapids coming down from here. All the good ideas coming in. All the good ideas. Which is brilliant. So thank you for being here. Where's my fence? Oi, oi. Thank you. Oi.
There you
Oi.
go.
Merci beaucoup. So if we just for now fence around this, like we are going to keep it separate. Yeah, we can always open it up later. So this is our massive elephant habitat. We need to add our habitat gate. I quite like the wooden ones. We will have backstage stuff, so our keeper hut and everything. We could probably squeeze in. I don't want them down here because that's going to be viewable. Just whack it in there. This is a good place for keeper stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's a keeper.
It's a keeper. And of course, we will do our little tiny staff pass. We'll just slide that in. Come on, it's failed.
It's failed.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't like it.
What's there not to like?
Is it a trick?
Pass the parts, click on ground pass. I'm trying to connect one here. Is that what's going on again? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Maybe we need to move the gate a bit to the left.
Yeah. If in doubt, rip down. Imagine doing that in real life. I can't connect this path, so I'm going to rip down the gate, rip down the entire wall, and just move it. Just gonna move it. Right. Can I just?
Oh, we're definitely going male and a female. Let's get some.
Oh yeah, we want some bibbies coming up. So let's have a look at this habitat. We should have plenty of space here. Ooh, 21,000. I think that was more than enough, actually, wasn't it?
I think so.
We're going to have elephants. Yeah. Look. You could have all the baby elephants in the world here. We have so much space.
That'd be right.
Let's work first on clearing out some of these trees, because if I know one thing about elephants, and I know a few things about elephants, but only a few.
None of that is relevant.
None of this is appropriate treeness. So, but we're going to be ecological sustainable here. We're going to move them uproot a good amount.
No chainsaw.
No chainsaw, just a serious amount of digging, I imagine, actually, from all of this.
Yeah, one guy in a stick.
And I'm going to do enough. Oh, that's a really nice area down there. It's lovely.
It is lovely. You can leave the rocks there.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're tiger rocks. Wow. But they may be okay. So let's see how we do with the rocks. I'll move some of them.
Yeah.
We'll just come up. A little bit of rockery in this area, isn't there? We might have to come back to those.
Yeah.
And there's this area here, which again is really nice, but I can't see, other than somehow having a path that curves down and up and alternative dances its way around. Yeah, this is a nice little feature. I can see little paths coming through here, but I'm going to preserve it. I'm just going to flat out get out of here.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah, we'll move it. We could just move it right here, actually. Nope, not what I meant. We could just move it. Just move it right there.
There we go. That works.
Sink it down so it's actually planted. There we go. Yeah, and then we've still got a few floating plants. Let's just quickly bed that in.
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't look a bit daft.
Hell of a levitation.
Hella levitation on those tree stumps.
Look at it.
Now, I do know many things about plants, and I know one of their key features is lack of levitation.
Unless it's in the tornado.
Perfect. Yes.
That would do it.
Now, I'm going to leave those other trees in there because we can just move them or delete them once we get the elephants in automatically, can't we? So that's fine. I keep hitting S. There's some game I learned on that's just S for everything. Oh no! Well, we're absolutely going to do the animals you love then, and we normally stream not every weekday because we can't stream every weekday, but we try to stream most weekday mornings. So you're more than welcome.
Yeah,
more than welcome to come and tell us all your faves, and we'll get this.
Tell us your favourite animal. We'll sort it out.
Right. I'm not too worried. Oh, the listing just expired. God damn it! I should pause it.
Oh, you just missed it.
I'm not too worried about certain stats because I'm not reading them to make money, but I don't want them to be too crap, obviously.
Well,
oh, that immunity.
He's going to die.
Yeah.
She's going to die, rather.
And you just expired, didn't you? We might have to come back in a couple of minutes and look for a female. Oh, it's just started raining. Welcome to England. It's the rain. For now, let's just get Adajola.
We can call him Barry instead.
We can call him Barry Adajola.
That's a great name.
It's a very good name. Adajola, Barry to his friends. Let's get him in and see what he makes of it. And whilst he's being transported, I'm gonna follow another very savvy suggestion. Quickly just make a little river. That's going to pull its way through.
Will that fill on its own?
I wish it did, you know, I really did.
Save on water.
Yeah, it would. Although again, because I'm on a sandbox and I just want to make a nice zoo, I don't want the hassle really. I don't think I have the water pollution-y bit on.
Ah, right.
So let's just open that out. It's going to be a little islandy bit in the middle. Because when I think of the savannah, I think of large bodies of water. So there we go.
It'll solve a lot of issues.
It would.
If we'd have that much water. Constant.
So we've got a nice slope in there. Smooth it out a bit so our elephants can get in. We've got a bit of a ridge here because erosion. And a bit of a smooth bit.
And it's still water.
No, Steve, stop! And we'll rough water that up, so there we go. You did not miss anything. We are just about to get our elephant in. I've paused it so that I could follow up on your wonderful suggestion of waterfalls. And I think there are some pre-made waterfalls now in this game. There never used to be a couple of years ago when I was playing it like crazy. But I think now you do get pre-made waterfalls. I've just got to find them, which is a thing in and of itself.
You had to use those little spouts before, didn't you? And line them up perfectly.
Yeah, and make... You could do a trick where you made like pockets of water like that with glass walls. And then make it look, using the effects, as if it were... Here we go! As if it were cascading. But fortunately now we have these wonderful little pre-made waterfalls that we can use.
That's like waterfall chunks.
That's, yeah, like little...
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Exactly. So we can have little waterfalls that actually look like now. Better pause it because our elephant's going to be arriving very soon. Like that. And we could have it so it's almost tearing back into this cliff, and we'll Pride Rock, a twist on the old Pride Rock.
Yeah.
Where it's more like Pride Niagara Falls. So it's coming down, and we can hide that in amongst some rocks and make it look all...
It's like cake.
It's so much easier.
Having like 50 spouts.
Oh, good grief, yes. And we can rock our world with those later. We are UK English specifically.
It's UK. Yeah.
North.
Northern British.
It's why it started raining, because it's a bit wet up north and it's always raining.
Apart from today where it's sunny.
Apart from today where it's really unnaturally hot.
Yes, which is weird.
Same time zone. Where are you then, my friend? Whereabouts are you? Because here it's getting unnaturally hot today, by which we mean it's going to hit about 20 degrees Celsius.
Oh, God.
Which is too hot for the likes of us. Hemel Hempstead, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know that as a place that tube trains go to, don't they? They always say Hemel Hempstead for tube trains. That's how I know that place. Right, let's get rid of all of this. Go away. Oh, you're fine with the dog rose bush, lovely. That's one thing we can keep.
That elephant is like, oh God, where am I?
Oh, hell.
Look at that.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Look at that angst. Like, oh.
Looks like Charlie Boy.
Look at all that space there.
I know, go frolic.
What's he doing that with?
Right, so we need to, that guy's getting ready to do some serious sweeping. So we need short grass and less long grass. There's
a lot of long grass.
There's a lot of long grass. Terrain just stays appropriate, that'll be fine. And we need to start giving these guys some shelter. Now, what do we reckon? Do we want to go natural? You don't really get much natural shelter for elephants, do you? Which is a bit...
You can do like a rocky overhang.
Yeah, and then maybe just put it so it looks like there's a barn underneath.
Yeah, that'll work.
That'd work. Right, let's get rid of some of this grass around... Oh, wait, we have grass back here. Let's get some of this grass around here, away from the lake. Yeah, I've heard of Hemel Hempstead just the few times I've been to London, and it's I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a place near London where if you live in it, you'd be like, yeah, we're definitely in London. And if you're from anywhere else, it's just near London. And trains go there, specifically the underground tube trains go there. Perfect. Okay. What I might do for now, because unfortunately we are going to have to stop streaming for today very quickly. Another country. Are we going to play Guess the Country? Does it begin with, I don't know what letters countries begin with. Does it begin with E?
Does it begin with Z? That narrows it down.
Zimbabwe.
Zambia.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
What country are you in, friend? Elephant. Right, what I might do just for now is whack down a big old elephant shelter.
Oh,
Denmark, lovely.
Nice country.
Fantastic. I know, again, very little about Denmark other than the fact that people keep confusing it with other countries. That's huge. That's properly a bit too big, I feel. That's more like it. Yeah, that's more like it. What I might do is have a bit of a backstage area here with this shelter. By backstage, I mean like where all the keepers have to do their keeper stuff. Of which Luke was a zookeeper.
Yes.
So I am definitely consulting him in all means zookeeping.
Which doesn't mean I know all animals.
No, in the same way that
with.
I'm a plant person, but I do not know all plants. But on that note, with our incredibly sad, what did we say we were going to call him? Barry
Adagiola.
Barry Adagiola. I think our baby is awake. So poor Barry.
Oh, look at him! Look at him go.
He's going to have to deal with moving into this horrible place for now.
He may love it. I mean, he comes from a very dry country. He might absolutely
might be
love
great
it.
for his skin.
I like a good hair.
We don't know. But we will be here tomorrow, won't we? We've got nothing on tomorrow, so we'll be here again tomorrow morning. Normally get going at about 10:30.
Yeah.
And we'll get things sorted out for poor Barry, because at the moment he seems to be regretting his life choices. So for now though, thank you very, very much for joining us. This is only our third stream. Yeah. So it's really nice that you were joining us today, and thank you for the follows as well.
It's been good to have you.
It's been fantastic. I've loved your suggestions and chatting with you. So possibly see you tomorrow and we'll get Barry all settled in.
Yeah.
All right then, guys. Ta-ra.
Bye.